Good morning, National Dayers! It's Mrs. Erickson. Today is Wednesday, March 6th. It is the 66th day of the year. There are 300 days left. Happy National Frozen Food Day.
National Frozen Food Day recognizes the preservation feat that freezing fruits, vegetables, and meats have been on modern life. Celebrated each year on March 6th, this observance takes a look at how frozen food impacts our daily lives, its history, and how far it's come. The frozen food aisle is as standard in the grocery store today as ATMs and self-checkouts. It's also a convenience we don't give a second thought to unless the power goes out. The American inventor, entrepreneur, and naturalist Clarence Frank Birdseye II receives credit for developing the method for flash freezing food, preserving its flavor and quality. Today, we see his name in nearly every canned goods and frozen food aisle in every grocery store in America. While food preservation by freezing wasn't new, Birdseye discovered the key was freezing the food quickly. Flash freezing forms small crystals which prevent the cell walls from bursting. The invention of the microwave also changed the types of frozen foods and just how convenient these items can be. Over the years, other frozen foods have developed to meet consumer demand. Various family-sized meals, health-conscious meals, and even organic meals have hit the markets in recent years. Take a trip to your local grocery store and find one of your favorites in the frozen food aisle today. Today is also National Dentist Day, National Dress Day, National Oreo Day, and No Homework Day. All right, National Dayers, let's make some peppermint ice candy. Get it? Frozen food. Gather the following supplies. You'll need a cup of sugar, a half a cup of light corn syrup, a pinch of salt, a half a teaspoon of peppermint extract, and then neon blue food coloring. So the first thing you're going to do is in a saucepan, you're going to combine the sugar and the corn syrup and the salt, and you're going to mix it together and melt it on low heat until it comes to a boil. And you're going to want to stir that a lot. The more you stir it, the better. Sugar will burn if it just sits in a hot pan. So you want to slowly turn up the heat a little bit at a time and keep it boiling and stirring until it reaches 300 degrees. And this is where you may need some help from an adult because hot sugar is really hot. Once you reach 300 degrees, turn off your heat and you're going to add in your food coloring, probably 2 to 3 drops of it, and then your half teaspoon of peppermint extract. Stir that up really good until it's all mixed together. And then you want to pour that onto some parchment paper that you've put in like a cookie sheet or a pan of some kind. And let it spread all out. And then let it cool completely. You want it completely cold. And then just pick it up and drop it on the counter and it's going to crack. Just like ice if you were to break a sheet of ice. And then you just get to eat it. This is a good one.
All right, National Dayers, so we got a little tricky with our frozen food today. Doesn't that smell yummy? Because technically frozen food is, like corn dogs and tater tots and french fries and ice cream and all that good stuff. But frozen, it looks like ice. I thought this was kind of fun. And it's food. Who knew? Keep smiling, National Dayers. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey, watch this. Oh, crunchy. Bye.
It's time for super spectacular shoutouts.
Our shoutouts today start us off with Mr. Juan, Mr. Joey, Mr. Francisco, Mr. Edward, Mrs. Sooner, and Mrs. Moniz, and everyone in the Adult Transition Program at the Speech and Language Development Center in Buena Park, California. Next up is Mr. L, Mr. K, Ms. D, Mr. Dan, Mr. Marbun, and Ms. Veronica, and everyone in the ELS classroom at Highland Park High School in Highland Park, Illinois. Our third shout out today goes out to Ms. Soul, Ms. Howe, and Mr. Grandit's class, and everyone in the EC department at Myers Park High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. Our fourth shout out today goes out to Mrs. Priest and Mrs. Maxine and everyone in the grades 9 through 12 plus GAA class at Crisp County High School in Coeur d'Alene, Georgia.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. Teachers, our shout-out form is currently closed due to popularity, which is amazing. Thank you for watching, and I will keep you posted when we're taking more shout-out requests. And here it is, your updated, super spectacular shout-out map.